President Biden touring and speaking at a manufacturing facility up in Hamilton today.
And the purpose of the visit is to talk about the economy and the supply chain issues. WLWT News 5's anchor Ashley Kirkland was there for that speech, and she's live in Hamilton right now with the takeaways. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Mike and Cherie. Well, as presidential visits go, there is a major buildup, and as you can see, a swift exit. The president was here speaking to a crowd of about 100 at about 3:20 today. He spoke for about 20 minutes. His goal and purpose of this visit was really two-part. He wanted to promote the Bipartisan Innovation Act and make sure that Congress passes something to get to his desk, but it also was about building American manufacturing of today. The president talked to several executives from big companies, including GE Aviation, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Honeywell, and he talked about the importance of coming together with the smaller manufacturing companies across the country. Let's listen.
The executives here today have agreed to launch a new compact between large, iconic manufacturers and smaller American suppliers. A commitment by these large companies to help those smaller ones adapt new technologies so we can continue to be the leading exporter of aircrafts and engines and in areas like medical devices, clean energy, technologies, and so much more. Look, our hope is that the compact will grow with more companies and expand into different industries. And as part of this initiative, agencies across the federal government, all across the federal government, are going to step up with access to loans, technical assistance, and so much more, including education. We're supporting this new partnership because this private sector has told us they can't do it alone. I'm a capitalist. I'm here and I believe in the free market. But I believe in a federal government's obligation to invest in America itself, invest in American workers. And we're at risk of falling behind.
And today, the White House introducing that additive manufacturing, basically 3D printers, which is the manufacturing of right now and the future. Also, this was a bipartisan event. You had Senators Sherrod Brown and Rob Portman here who introduced the president, and the president also nodding to Senator Portman's oncoming retirement and just talking about his longtime colleague there in the Senate. And so this really was a bipartisan effort. Senator Portman hoping to get this passed because we know that a lot of money is riding on it, and he hopes that $52 billion of that money would go to making those microchips that so many of us use for so many of our devices. Reporting live here in Hamilton, Ashley Kirkland, WLWT News 5.
All right, Ashley Kirkland with the president today. Thank you so much, Ashley. And as the president leaves town, it'll impact traffic, as you know, during this rush hour period. Let's take a live look outside if we can.